Alright, everybody, we are here for another video. So we are going to be looking over some of the free games coming out, or are available, or sales. We're going to be doing some of that, which we like to do here, but we're mostly going to be talking about all these 3D platformers that are coming out of seemingly nowhere, because a lot of these games dropped. I didn't even realize they were out, so I'm going to try to give them some publicity a little bit here. But let's start with our free games over here on Amazon Games, which we always do a little look at, because if you are subscribed to Amazon Prime, I believe that's how it works. You get access to all these free games, and as I point out to you guys, they're not going to be AAAs, but they're going to be neat indie games, some kind of like remakes of like AAA games. Like we've got Maniac Mansion down here, which I think was an NES game. You see it's by LucasArts. So one of the lessons I learned from my last video is I'm going to keep the master audio up and just kind of mute the videos as we go into them. It's the best way for me to do it, because before I lost some I had to dub over some audio because the game audio was playing in the background. I didn't realize it because I muted my speakers but not the computer, so I wasn't hearing it, but when in the playback I was able to hear it. Also, I don't know if OBS is even going to pick it up, but our daughter, she likes to scream and yell now. She's at that age. She's 3 months old now, so you guys may hear her in the background. You may not. I don't know what you're going to hear. But here's Maniac Mansion. I believe this is Beat 'em Up's like favorite game. I know he talks about it a lot. As long as I'm thinking of the right game. But yeah, just kind of these old school LucasArts point and click games back when those were, you know, dominating. Point and click adventure. So that's it. Nothing really blows me away. If anything, I might pick up Maniac Mansion, but I'm not 100% sure there. So now we're going to hop over to Epic Games, because Epic Games is having their summer sale. But before we get into the summer sale, they are giving away 2 games for free right now. The first one is Shop Titans. This one starts off muted. So create your fantasy shop. I actually haven't looked at either of these games beforehand because I was kind of going through the summer sale. Wasn't really paying too much attention to the free games. This honestly looks more like something Jessica would like. This looks like Dark Cloud 2 graphics meets, for lack of a better comparison, The Sims. Though there probably are better comparisons than that, but either way, interesting game. Not sure if it grabs my attention, but that's fine. And the other free game, these are both free until July 28th. So as you can see from my recording, that's 5 days from now. We'll see if I'm able to get this up today. We got a busy day. Tenenberg, so another war game. So if you're into these first-person shooter war games, then maybe this is up your alley. I don't play a lot of first-person shooters anymore, but again, I'm sure that's for somebody. Alright, Summer Spotlight. This is their summer sale. I wish I had known this was going on. I haven't actually got on Epic Games in a while, unfortunately, but we'll just go over some of the highlights. The Sisters are on sale, $2.99. I think they were free in our Amazon Prime video last month. That's pretty cool. Zorro. Let's check out Zorro, actually. I did not look at this one the first time I was flipping through here. Obviously, very iconic character. I'm just kind of flipping through here. Almost looks kind of like Disney Infinity graphics, maybe. Okay, doesn't look bad. It Takes Two. I'm always going to point this out when it's on sale. It just won Game of the Year, so always going to point it out. Bioshocks. These are really some of the highlights for me here. I own them already, so I'm not going to be picking them up. But $4.99 for Bioshock Remastered, $4.99 for Bioshock 2 Remastered, and $10.99 for Bioshock the Infinite, the Complete Edition. So that's all very cool. First-person shooter that I actually would play. KO the Kangaroo, I think he's getting kind of like the Sonic and Spyro treatment here. I think this is I was trying to figure out, like, oh, is this a remaster of his old school games? But I think this is just, kind of like a relaunch, if you will. A revival. So it's kind of cool to see him getting the revival treatment. The ratings kind of rank it as like a mid-level platformer, but I am always on the lookout for more 3D platformers, and it kind of fits the bill for what we're talking about here today. But if you're into these games, you know, Crash Bandicoot, it looks extremely like Crash inspired, more so than maybe any other game, but it does look cool. I've never been the hugest Crash Bandicoot fan, but look, this game was released May 27th. I didn't even realize this was released, so that's very cool. But let's keep flipping through here just to see, even if there's not a lot that appeals to me, maybe there's something that stands out to you guys. So, those games look neat just kind of by their art. There's 19 pages on here. Oh, here's the original, 99 cents. There you go. Round 2, so maybe this is the sequel. I get confused with this guy, but you can see, even back then, he kind of looked Crash Bandicoot inspired, but, I think it's cool he's getting a remake. I hope more old school 3D platformers get remade. That might be a cool video. Which 3D platformers would I like to see get remade? Because there's some that either I think they deserve it, or maybe I haven't got to play them, so it'd be neat to own them in a 3D remake. But yeah, it looks cool. I mean, it looks like it takes a lot of different elements from platformers at the time. Like, these animals are giving me Donkey Kong 64 or you know, other rare platformers vibes. But yeah, 99 cents, can't go wrong. I'll have to see if I own that in Steam already. I think I do own that in Steam. Like I said, I get the KO games mixed up. Yeah, there's just some cool stuff down here. But Trek to Yuma is really good. I was playing this on Game Pass. If you're into... How would I even describe this? So it's side-scrolling. It's not 2D, but it is side-scrolling. It's combo-orientated combat. I don't know, dude. It's like a beat-em-up, but with samurai. So it's a bit more restrictive in the way that you can walk. But if you like beat-em-ups or samurais or just really stylistic games, then I highly recommend Trek to Yuma. You may be able to get it on Game Pass. I had to cancel my Game Pass subscription, so not sure if it's still on there or not, but it was when it came out. I actually pre-installed it. It looked so cool. Yeah, not platforms. I was gonna see genre. Can we just look by 3D platformers? Because really, I'm mostly playing like adventure games and platformers. That's mostly what I meant to here. So, just to see if we missed anything that could be good. Snake Pass. Demon Turf. I think I pointed this out in another game pickup sale thing. Yeah. This one looks cool. The graphics are just really unique. Zuul. This is interesting. So yeah, as you can see, redimensionalized. Zuul was an old game, 1992. So there you go. On the Amiga. There you go. Zuul was old. I think I've only seen it in like John Hancock videos or stuff like that. You know, not a game you see every day. So for it to have got that is pretty neat. Ukulele's on sale, Sonic's on sale, Lost World, Rayman. I mean, people love the new Rayman game, so that's pretty cool that you can get them on sale. Okay guys, I think this video has gotten a little longer than I expected it to be, so we'll probably call this video here. And we'll probably touch on the 3D platformers in the next video. Maybe these will come out back to back. I don't really know. Like I said, we got a busy day. Here's Pumpkin Jack. This game looks pretty neat. This is one that I would really like to pick up. Another 3D platformer. This is a little more action-oriented, I think, than platformer-oriented, but still, it looks super stylized. I'm pretty sure Jessica would enjoy playing this one. But, yeah, let's just do one more one-over just to make sure we're good. I don't think there's anything on Steam really worth talking about. Cave Story's half off. That's pretty cool. Ukulele. A lot of people like Impossible Lair more than Ukulele, the first one, so that's cool. A Knight's Quest is actually pretty fun. I have this on Amazon. Axiom Verge's on sale. Super Meat Boy. These are two of probably the better sales I've seen so far. $249 for Limbo and $194 for Super Meat Boy. Celeste down to $5. There's some really good sales on the back end here, so let's hop over to Adventure real quick. If I had known I could multi-select, I would have just left them both on. Just to see, you know, for my adventure games, I like it a little more like, you know, I think Legend of Zelda, kind of when I think adventure games. So Ghostwire would be one I would be interested in getting. Same with Deathloop. Those would both be ones that I might look to see if they go on a better sale down later in the year. Brothers is one I would look into. Let's see. What is this all about, huh? Yeah, I have no idea. It could be something. I don't know. I have no clue. Call to see. I wish a little thing would pop up and just play some pictures while you hover over it. I think Steam does that. Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's pretty cool. Is there anything else worth noting? Demon Turtles on here, because there's a couple more pages for adventure, so I doubt we'll go over everything. Tomb Raider 20th year celebration. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Far Cry 6. That is worth pointing out. One of the bigger games to have come out recently. The World Ends With You is on sale. That's pretty cool. Okay, what is this? Some of these games I'm seeing for the first time. Okay, cool. Got that top-down retro style. Cool. Alright, yeah, I think we'll end it here, and we'll go talk about 3D platformers in the next video. That way these videos aren't just like super bogged down. I didn't think we'd spend so much time over here, but we ended up, but that's okay. Yeah, in the next video we'll talk about 3D platformers, so make sure you subscribe. And be on the lookout for that if you want to talk about some platformers. But we'll see you in the next one.